We have AJ English and Jahaad Proctor. AJ's 46 points, second highest in school history. It's the 9th 40-point effort in Iona history. It's a Heinz Center record. His three-pointers is a MAAC, and it's also a school record. His points tied the MAAC record of 46, and I'll get you that name and number. It's Holy Cross in '95 was the guy who did. I'll get you the name after the conference. So, that said, fire away.
AJ, what do you have to say about all that Brian just said? It's a lot of incredible accomplishments tonight.
I just think, I put in a lot of work in the gym and stuff like that. So, I was always told, coming from a small state, Delaware, and stuff like that, you put in the work and the good things gonna happen for you. The shots went in for me, but he was making shots. Wash was him being the beast. Sad was getting in the paint. Isaiah was hustling. All the way down, how many guys he had. But those are the guys. This was what made me proud. These guys made me proud.
You ever been that hot before as you were in the second half? I think you made 9 straight threes at one point.
I don't know. You probably had to ask somebody else. I just be trying to play. People honestly just looking to win. I just be in the moment. I just feel like I'm a competitor and stuff like that. And I try to outshoot. Coach Cruz if he was on the floor with me and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to win. I just think like I said, think about it, all the shots.
Go ahead. Isaiah, early on you had a rebound from Isaiah Williams, got it out to you on the point, and you were able to connect on that three. It seemed like it got you going.
Dealing with Isaiah, he's going to have his hustle plays and stuff like that. I try to, I'm a huge fan, probably one of his biggest fans, he has a motor and a heart of a giant, plus more, and he always works and stuff like that. So, he looks at me and he just tells me, all right, stay out. I don't know how he's getting them, but he's getting them. Like I said, I'm thankful for my teammates, without them, none of this would happen at all. So, Isaiah is going to be a great player. He's going to be a great player in the next level, too.
Isaiah, were you concerned when Fairfield went out real quick, got ahead of you early in the game?
Yeah, with any game, you'll be concerned if you're down, you look up at the scoreboard and you're down. But, Fairfield has a great staff, and I didn't know that they had the staff that they had. Now, it definitely wasn't the same as last year, So, every team in the MAAC is great teams, and I feel like the MAAC is really underrated and stuff like that. And from top to bottom, or whatever you guys' opinion is, every single team has great coaches and great players. I'm not the type of person to take anybody easy. So I wasn't surprised that they came out like that. They got great players. Marcus Gilbert is from Delaware, where I'm from. So I grew up playing against him. My first high school game was against him. I hope to God that he's okay. He had a little ankle injury or something like that, but he's a tough kid.
They kind of happened in a hurry. You didn't start off, you had a few in the first half, but they kind of, was there a point there where you just give the ball on top, or it just come to them?
Coach Cruz is a great coach. So, I just go with what he said. He kept drawing stuff up for me, Like I said, I was just trying to win. I kept looking up at the scoreboard, and in the past, we had big leads, and they turned into one possession, two possession, and we ended up getting a shot up at the end of the game to win it, or maybe to lose it. So, I was just trying to keep the foot on the pedal, the foot on the gas, and just keep the lead up. That's my biggest thing. It wasn't really individual thing. Honestly, I was looking for him. They were telling me go. I'm I'm just trying. I'm trying to win.
AJ, when you see a team in your league like Monmouth go down to Orlando and have the success that they did, does that fire you up to sort of make a statement?
Not necessarily. Like I said before, when I was talking to him, every team in the MAAC is great. Every team has great coaching staff with great players, like that. Monmouth's doing what they're supposed to do, and they play some great teams. And like I said before, every team in the MAAC is great. It's a very underrated conference. If we had more students and stuff like that at each school, maybe we'll be considered a high major conference, stuff like that. So I'm not surprised at all. They got a great coaches and great staff and all great players. I'm coaching their players too.
AJ, you said you weren't really going for anything,
yeah.
But it seemed like the last few minutes, you were just trying to kind of look for that space to get some shots off. Did you know how close you were to 50 or anything like that? Because it seemed like you were kind of looking at those last, like, couple minutes you were
I
in
mean,
the
I'm not
game?
gonna say a lot. Of course, I knew I was close to 50 because my teammates kept reminding me, like, go for it, like that. But honestly, I probably didn't notice until the last probably 5 or 6 minutes, and they keep calling my name, and I'm like, am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? They like, go, 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 go. So then I'm looking at them, and they keep telling us spread it out. I'm wondering why they're passing up shots, like that. And that's the type of people like said had 40 here last year against Delaware State. And I'm kept telling him, like, go, go. He did the same thing. So I mean, I was in the same position. Like I said, I'm thankful for having these guys. We work hard every single day, and we put in the work. So I mean, that's what.
I was going to ask Jahaad, when you got in, especially in the first half, you were getting those pull-up jumpers in the lane, seemed to give you some confidence. How did you feel after that?
Well, I always feel confident. The guys always tell me to stay confident whenever my number's called, be ready to come in and shoot. That's what I do. And it's just, I look at it, not as practice, but we do the same things in practice, so I'm not going to change my game plan or anything and just play my game.
And you just feel like your confidence level increased as the game went along and you were able to make more shots?
I feel like I was confident the whole game. They tell me to come in with confidence. I keep my confidence the whole time, regardless if I'm missing shots, making shots. I just do what's right to get on the court.
Did you feel like you had that in you and that you just kind of needed an opportunity? You'd only played 25 minutes through the first 3 games here, and obviously you played your longest stretch of the season there right at the end of the first half. Did you feel like you were kind of capable of this?
Yeah, I always feel like that. Whenever my number's called, I just come in and do what I have to do. If it's making shots, getting defensive stops, steals, rebounds, I just come in and do what they tell me to do, and that's just play my game.
Is there anything else for these guys?
AJ, it just seemed like early on you were playing a lot of half-court offense, but then you really picked up the tempo, and it was almost like a couple of years ago, really fast-paced. Was that kind of the change in the game, in the direction?
I mean, yeah, that's how Iona basketball. With Coach Cruz, like I said, Coach, he preaches run. And Fairfield also has a great coach, and they kind of type play like a slow down, but then they switch it up a little bit and play a fast pace. So I mean, we just had to make an adjustment. We just try to get as many stops as we can and minimize them to easy shots for great, long rebounds great for us to run. So I mean, at the end of the day, we playing Iona basketball, which is fast paced, and I feel like we did a good job.
John, just a quick thought. Why did you decide to come and play basketball at Iona?
Well, after I decommitted from Holy Cross and I got my release and everything, I felt that Iona was the next best school to give me my opportunity to, make my game better, make me a better player, and opportunity to play at the next level against other high major schools and everything.
That it? Thanks, guys.